morning to everybody. It is Andrew from 510 Books. I am driving in the rain to my store. And it was raining all night, and now it's raining into the morning. It's 9:17 in the morning, and continues to rain, even though according to Google and the weather forecast, it's supposed to stop raining. But, you know, what are you going to do about it? It's raining enough to where I have to put on my windshield wipers, but it's kind of annoying because the windshield wipers are going so fast. Anyway, side note. So I'm going to the store to open it up. Open at 10. I'll be there in another like 5 minutes or less. And I have 2 gaylords that I have to put outside, but I bought tarps earlier this week just for that scenario because I knew it was going to rain. And I already went through the other gaylord, so that's great. I only have to deal with 2 of them out in the rain. Unfortunately, where I live here in Southern California, when it rains, it often means less customers. So I don't know if people they just stay inside or they only do their bare minimum going out, like you know, going to the grocery store, that kind of thing, the stuff that they really need to buy, and then my store gets dropped to the wayside. I'm not sure, but it tends to happen that way. But yesterday was decent, though. There was still a good amount of people. Today it's raining more, though. Everything's much wetter throughout the night, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. Nonetheless, I'll still have lots of time to get through all the stuff that I pulled from the Gaylord, which is going well, and I'll share that with you. Okay, now it's the end of the day here in my store, and there are, oh, what am I saying? I'm a little tired. This is all that's left of the CDs. I haven't gone through all of them, but almost. I'll get back to that in a second. So basically today, what is Friday? What is it? February 7th, 2025. I gotta go here, but I'm gonna make this video to share the day. Basically, I had a decent day. It started raining in the morning. Well, it was raining all night, and then it was raining in the morning, which I shared with you as I was driving here. And it kept raining until close to midday, and thankfully it stopped, and that was great. And some people came out. So I think yesterday was a little busier, but still had some people, including some new people. And a person came yesterday for the first time. I may or may not have talked to them, but they told someone else who then came today and said, oh, so had sent me here, came yesterday. And he was like, oh yeah, I never heard of it. I live, right around the corner, which is something I've heard probably easily over 100 times since I have had this. Well, I would say even over the last couple of years, I've heard that easily over 100 times, sometimes weekly, sometimes multiple times a week. It's because of where I am located, which is, these are small warehouse spaces. They're 800 square feet. They have a bathroom, they have a roll-up door, they have a normal entrance over there with a door. They have, of course, they have good lighting. They have, of course, electrical outlets, all that kind of stuff that storage units don't have. But they're all the same, right? There's no signage out front that you can get, that kind of thing. That's why I put my signs out front. So people drive by. I personally, before I got this space, lived just up the block. I don't know, 7 years, more than 7 years. And so I drove past here tons of times. I noticed there was a building, but I didn't really notice, didn't really think much of it. So it's a surprise to people when they see my signs. So that's why the guy, and many others say, oh, I didn't know you were here. I said, yeah, well, it's been over 5 years. It's now February. I was here and got the lease in October of 2019. Had my first sale, which was very small, but grew from there. And so people just don't know that I'm here because of the location. The reason I got the location here is because it's less expensive. Getting a traditional retail space, even on the lower end of the, the lower end that doesn't cost as much, basically. Because there's a certain area here where I live that is very expensive, where there's lots of people that go there on a daily basis, and it gets really flooded with people on the weekends. But it's extremely expensive. For an 800 square space like this, it would be thousands of dollars a month, probably like 4 to 5 times what I'm paying here. So that's basically what I had to accept when I opened this up as not only a place to sort through gaylords and do my selling online, but as it grew into a retail space and I filled it out with all of these different size shelves, put the tables out for the vinyl, found out about these racks, which I bought off of Amazon, but found these racks that hold over 850 CDs, that kind of thing. Filled it out, figured out how I was going to do it, where I was going to put stuff. I forgot what I was talking about, but yeah, so it evolved, and I got the space because it was, it's a good size, way bigger than the storage unit, way more amenities, like I mentioned, and I can actually turn it into a retail space, but people still, they don't know I'm here. And now I have a presence online, not only Facebook, not only Instagram, but also I'm, of course, Google Maps. I show up for Google Maps, or if someone just searches me locally, not me, but if they search bookstore, music store, whatever it may be, physical media, I'm going to pop up as one of the options. So it's not a surprise that people still say that, but it's just funny. So the guy came in, and there were a couple other new people, and the guy that had been here yesterday came back. So it's good. It's good. But in the meantime, I've been going through all the CDs, and this is what's left of the 2 plus. Well, it was basically 2 crates and a little bit more, literally like 50 or so CDs. And so far, all the stuff you see stacked over there is all stuff I'm keeping. That's all online, but that's what I'm keeping. So this is the one stack that I have to go through. I'm scanning them on Amazon and then checking on eBay if it makes sense, that kind of thing, and keeping a lot of them as well for my sale. And all of these will go into the future, like about 3 weeks into the future. These will I'll photograph them anyway, and they'll be put out in the store. So I'm building future inventory down the road, basically. So I don't have to put these away, store them. I can just store them in the sense of knowing that I'll be putting them out during a certain week. So what I've been finding here is a lot of Spanish language music, which I sell on and off, a fair amount, but not constantly. And I have a big selection in my store of CDs, Spanish language CDs, which is not a surprise because of where I am. And finding other stuff. Interestingly, there's a bunch of these Anthony Robbins, which I talked about. I don't know actually if I talked about it, but I went through it because I have, as you can see here, I have almost a complete set with the box. I'm missing a few. So I'm excited to check to see if I found any hint, or if any of those in there are going to complete or almost complete that set. It used to go for more money. It used to go closer to $100. I think it goes for less now, but still can get some decent money, especially some of those are sealed. And with the original box, people still are buying that stuff from Anthony Robbins. But it definitely did go for more, like, 6, 7, 8 years ago when I started selling that stuff. And of course, if it's complete, obviously you want it complete. You can sell them individually, but they're not going to go for that much or as much as if it was complete. This Gaylord, I'm finding out that there's more stuff I can list on eBay. I have this whole lot. This one's good money here. This Time Life set. All of these are going to be on listed on eBay. So there's some decent stuff here that I'm going to be able to list, make some money back, that kind of thing. And I just don't really find stuff for Amazon. I put most of it on eBay, and the rest goes. Excuse me. The rest goes in my store, and this is 3 so far, 3 stacks, and another one growing of loose CDs that are going to go into a lot on eBay. So so I'll finish this up tomorrow for sure. I'll be here less time, but I'll be here from like 12 to 5:30 maybe. And so I'll have a good amount of time to start getting into the DVDs, and probably by Tuesday-ish, maybe Wednesday, we'll see. I'm gonna finish up the DVDs, which means I get to move on to the 3rd Gaylord, which is awesome. I'm super excited about being able to get through these much faster than I did in the past, and not dilly-dallying. And then I got some buys and some trades there, and over here as well, and that kind of thing. So those are other things I need to go through as well. So overall, a good day. Hope you had a good day of sales. My eBay sales have been a little slow this week. But you know, I'm going to push hard in the store, and I am going to very soon, possibly this week upcoming or the week after, make it official that I'll be open Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. Just not until 5. I'll be closing like 2:30, and then on Wednesday at like 12:30. But still, it'll be like an extra. I think it's going to be like 12 hours that I'll be open during the week. And the plan is, just a little sneak peek, the plan is to do that and then start looking for somebody to work about 9 hours a week so that I would be open Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday until 5. So basically, it'll be Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, and Saturday, 11 to 5. I'm doing the math, and we'll see. But it's, you know, we'll see about that because finding somebody takes a long time. You can find somebody, but can you trust them? And are they going to stick around? Are they going to do a good job? That kind of thing. So that's always tricky. But that's something down the road. But I'm going to, on my own, be here another 12 hours during the week. So that means I will find more customers. I will be able to go through more, sort through more stuff, list more stuff online, all the fun stuff. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.